Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. Your breaker for tonight's show.
Oh my God.
Likes long walks on the beach, candlelight dinners in his Patrick Mahomes jersey,
None are better than this one, the best quarterback in the world.
Oh, there
Patrick
he is.
Mahomes.
and staring at the messy posters over his bed, it's Common and Chev.
Hello and welcome to Ultimate Autographs. Common and Chef here with Alex Tellez, ready for an awesome 3 p.m. show. Brand new diamond helmets in the room. Every single headliner available. We have not pulled a single box yet. 10 authentic photoed headliners in 30 boxes, including 4 speed flexes, Tyreek Hill, Chrome Flex, John Elway Rip Flex, some of the biggest names in that Diamond series. We have a college series, 30 boxes left, 17 headliners left, 14 authentic photoed headliners. It's about a 50% chance at a photoed headliner in that college. New minis, all the headliners out there. Basketball has a 50% chance at a headliner. Vault has an 8 in 12, actually 5 in 8, excuse me. Ooh. We knocked out that quad. 5 in 8 chance at a headliner in the vault. Ratios are great across the board. 2 and 5 in the practice squad. Everything is loaded. I can't wait to get started, Alex. How are you doing on this wonderful Wednesday afternoon?
I'm doing good. Doing good. We got Justin Jefferson on the table.
This is beautiful.
Very nice, but I'm seeing a lot more, cooler speed flexes, I'll say, by looks, and just some players that are actually better than Justin Jefferson all time.
100%. We got legends, we got active stars, we got everything your heart may desire here in the Ultimate Autographs live break room. Let's get started with the randomizer. 2 virtual dice looking for 6 or higher.
It's going to be 7.
On the dice roll, 7, you say?
I'm going to guess 7.
I'm going to go 8. We got 9.
9.
We were close.
7, 8, 9.
7, 8, 9, baby. 9 on the dice roll.
All right, I'm going to go...
Chase.
Chase is going to be the vault. Nope, college.
It's kind of funny you say that because I was thinking college as well. Let me actually update that. Good call, because I know we closed up the 1 and 4. It is college up.
To be.
So there's the college. Let's see the chase for our 3 p.m. show, guys. We have got... This will be really close. Looks like it's going to stick on basketball. Hoops. Basketball is the chase. We are not too far away on that double box. Again, Jokic, Giannis, some MVPs available in that basketball series. It is loaded.
Maybe a secret chase wheel spin at some point.
We'll see. We'll see. We got ourselves a top-to-bottom rundown incoming. I don't see anything full. No pre-fills and no personals, right, Alex?
No.
So I will get right into this top to bottom rundown. Let's get started with this quad box in the diamonds. Obviously, what's the best series in the room is a very, very subjective and relative question. Obviously, depending on ratios, etc., makes a massive difference. But as far as the staple series we have in the room every day, the simple answer is the diamonds, right? I mean, this is a series we have every day. Every single box is authentic. I know box for box, if we're talking about just sheer value, not your favorite players, not your PC, if we're going based on value, the best bang for your buck and the best series in the room is the diamond helmets. 30-box diamond helmet series. We got 10 authentic photo headliners, including 4 speed flexes. Of course, Nick says Flea Flicker double is the best. Obviously, the break you're in is the one that's the best because you want to see it sold out.
Of course.
But this diamond series is loaded. We have 2 of the coolest lids in the room, if not the 2 coolest, both available in this series. This Tyreek Hill two-tone chrome flex, the teal and the orange, the fastest receiver maybe of all time, Alex. The Cheetah Tyreek Hill, awesome looking lid. This is worth well over $1,000, probably in that 1,500 range, give or take. Obviously, a lot of the values on these helmets do differ, but that one is terrific. Tyreek Hill. You can double up Tyreek Hill with Davante Adams, the 2 receivers with the most receiving touchdowns since 2015, the Cheetah and Davante Adams. You mentioned there's a salute to service in the bottom of that lid, Alex. Looks like one of those new lids. Love that Jets lid, Davante Adams. I'll say the same thing about Adams that I said about Rodgers. Even if he doesn't work out with the Jets, we're talking about a Hall of Fame wide receiver, one of the all-time greats, always worth getting his autograph. AFC East double up, $180, more than $2,000 in value if you snag both helmets with one spot. Speaking of best receivers, if Tyreek Hill isn't number 1, then maybe Justin Jefferson is number 1. 6-speed authentic, hit that gritty, 2 of the most popular players among the young generation, Jefferson and Hill. We have that sick John Elway rip flex. Quarterbacks are usually the most expensive autographs. Hall of Fame quarterbacks go for even more. That John Elway helmet is absolutely terrific. Love the orange visor on that bad boy. Incredible helmet for the 2-time Super Bowl champion, former league MVP, Super Bowl MVP, John Elway. You find the right Bronco fan, we could be looking at $1,500, maybe upwards to $2,000. These custom flexes are rare. Not many of these out there with this design. I've never seen one just like this. This bad boy is worth a whole bunch of money. We got the NFC East double up, Lawrence Taylor, Saquon Barkley. We do have still available the Adrian Peterson, this sick all-day Adrian Peterson white Viking. I'm calling it the ice helmet personally. Double up Jefferson and Peterson. Baker Mayfield, what a tough son of a gun on the salute to service speed flex. Steve Young, salute to service. Myles Garrett, maybe the best defensive player in the league. Number 2 for me behind TJ Watt. All these big names, all authentic helmets, all available. And then Alex, are you having that issue copying and pasting here? Because I know,
it did for this. Did it not go for the single?
It didn't go for the quad or the double. I don't think it went for the single either.
Oh, so yeah, just
so whenever we got a second, Larry Rosslin's got those eyeballs out as a Bronco fan. Get in that break, Larry. 7 to go in the double, 8 to go in the quad. College break. Speaking of headliner ratios, very tough to beat these ratios, Alex. 30 boxes left, 14 authentic photo headliners with the 3 secondary headliners. It's a 17 in 30 chance at a headliner in college. I mean, talk about lids that are worth $700, $800, $900, over $1,000. We got plenty in here, right? The triple signed Oklahoma Heisman, Baker Mayfield, Kyler Murray, Sam Bradford. The more autographs, the more value. We have this insane. If you like that John Elway, how about this one, Larry Rossland? How about the Bo Nix Broncos in Oregon custom flex? the 2024 NFL Draft on the back, on the 2024 12th pick overall. Awesome lid for Bo Nix. Love that helmet. We got ourselves the Heisman winner from last season, Jaden Daniels, the Offensive Rookie of the Year this year, Peyton Manning, Heisman finalist, #1 overall pick, the best regular season player in NFL history, the great Peyton Manning. I love that helmet, man. A lot of people said, Peyton should go to Ole Miss. His dad went to Ole Miss. Peyton said, nah, I'm going to Tennessee. That's where I want to go. What a great college career Peyton Manning had. You can kind of foresee this NFL career he would have. Love Peyton Manning. Probably the second best quarterback of all time. I mean, Mahomes is already in that discussion. But I always say if Mahomes retires today, he's got 2 MVPs. Peyton Manning is 5. Probably the #2 quarterback for now behind Tom Brady, Peyton Manning. Justin Jefferson again on that LSU lid. Lawrence Taylor, the GOAT defensive player. My favorite blue visor on the UNC Tar Heel lid. Love me some LT. Warren Moon, the Rose Bowl MVP. Could have a mooning in the college. Dak Prescott on the Mississippi State helmet. He was number 15 with Mississippi State. I know he's out for the season now, but Dak Prescott, the highest paid quarterback, highest paid player in league history, because he is that talented. Dak Prescott. Troy Polamalu, USC authentic. Champ Bailey, Georgia authentic. Derrick Henry with the Heisman helmet. A guy that's had more than 2,000 yards rushing in high school, college, and the pros. One of the all-time great running backs in the history of all levels. Tony Dorsett as well. An absolute legend, Tony Dorsett, Heisman winner at Pitt, and then Brian Dawkins on the Clemson authentic. By the way, the Oklahoma spot and the Oregon spot are the same spot. So in that double box break, you can get the triple sign Oklahoma Heisman and snag the Bo Nix in the same break. Again, those two lids combined, probably north of $2,000 in value. Get them both in the same double box break. We're looking at $158 in that college double. The midterm series. So Vault is down to 8 boxes left. We got 4 authentic photoed headliners. You can double up with Myles Garrett and Jerome Bettis in the AFC North. Double up with Rob Gronkowski in the secondary headliner. Hall of Fame corner Rondé Barber. We still got the Jared Goff in here, right? One of the best quarterbacks in the league. Has the Detroit Lions at 8-1. The best team in the NFC. Perhaps the best team in the league. I'm a Chiefs fan. I say Kansas City always finds a way to win, but the Lions have definitely entered that discussion. Are they the best team in the league? I got that beautiful Goff authentic. 5-8 chance at an authentic, or 5-8 chance at a headliner. 4-8 chance at an authentic headliner in the vault. We do have a vault key left as well, guys. Come and get this sick vault series. We have 6 to go in that practice squad. The Nick Walker break. 5 boxes left. 2 headliners left. The Tua licensed jersey, leading the league in completion percentage this season. O.J. Simpson on the stat jersey. One of the all-time great running backs. AFC East, 1 spot, 2 wins in that practice squad. $94 a spot. 4 to go in the basketball break. Down to just 16 boxes left. 8 headliners left in basketball. We got Nikola Jokic, Giannis Antetokounmpo, arguably the 2 best players in the league right now. Another top 10 player in this series, Jalen Brunson. Top 10 point guard ever, Jason Kidd on the licensed jersey. Maybe a top 10 player ever, Shaq on that Laker custom jersey. I know Shaq played on so many teams, but when I think of Shaquille O'Neal, I think of the Los Angeles Lakers, the three-peat, Shaq and Kobe, Phil Jackson, iconic Lakers squads in the early 2000s. I got the Alonzo Mourning licensed jersey, a champion teammate of Shaq's with the Miami Heat. That jersey is clean. Then Dennis Rodman, Sean Kemp, secondary headliners, 8 and 16 chance in the basketball. Got this college single up as well, practice squad single, vault single, jersey single, 2 jerseys left, then a brand new jersey series. Diamond single, $90 a spot for a SpeedFlex potentially. And then mini helmets. I say this is kind of like a mini helmet series on steroids, Alex, because in a given mini helmet series, usually Tyreek Hill is the best hit in the series. Usually Emmitt Smith is the best hit in the series. Usually Steve Young is the best hit in the series. We got 3 tier 1 headliners in the minis. I kind of like the secondary headliner, Roddy White, a different name in the break room. Pair that Roddy White with the Bijan. Of course, guys, plenty of chances to double up. Palamalu, Joe Green, Terrell Suggs in the AFC North. So options, Ty Law, Tyreek Hill in the AFC East. Wouldn't that be a fun matchup? The Cheetah versus the Law. So minis are 7 to go. Basketball single is 6 to go. We do have our mystery box tab up as well for you guys. You can get a mystery box here. We have our full-size rep helmets where we've only done 1 box so far, Alex. We have 7 photoed headliners in the final 19 boxes here in our reps. Plenty of great receivers. Tyreek Hill, Devontae Adams, Amon-Ra St. Brown. We have a Warren Moon Viking lid. That's different. Champ Bailey, LaDainian Tomlinson, Bronco and Charger lids, Rondé Barber, and the all-time leader in receiving touchdowns for our tight end, Antonio Gates. So options galore for you guys. 23 people watching right now across all 3 platforms, guys. What are we thinking? What do you guys want to think? I know it starts with one order, then the rest will follow here, Alex. What are we thinking here on a Wednesday afternoon at Ultimate Autographs? Let me put this in the chat. I know Nick wants the practice squad, but other than Nick, what do you guys want? What do you guys want to break next here in the Ultimate Autographs live break room? Plenty of options, plenty of heat, man, plenty of heat. 3:19 Central Time on a Wednesday afternoon. I guess I will give my recommendation, Alex, and that is the Diamonds.
Yes.
Box for box, the best break in the room. Every single headliner available. Obviously, early on in the series, we have the doubles, the quads, more chances to double up for sure. Any helmet or series that's got your eye, anything that's caught your attention, Alex?
I'm going to agree with you. It's got to be the diamond helmets. I mean, the college as well. A lot of great helmets, great speed flexes, customs, all what the customers love.
Right. Chris Circus says, let's close out that vault double, bring that Goff out, right?
Yes.
Jared Goff on the Lions alternate authentic. I believe it was the week against the Seahawks on Monday Night Football. Everyone loved those helmets, and guess what? They're here in the room. Actually, we had those helmets before the Lions wore them, Alex.
That's right.
As always, Ultimate Autographs ahead of the curve here. You boys know what I want. Diamond and vault double, says Richie.
Of course.
Is Richie the only guy in the diamond double?
I think he might be.
Oh, Richie's getting lonely. Them diamonds looking awesome, says Jacom. I know most people have their eyes on this Tyreek Hill lid. Obviously, it makes sense. I know this John Elway as well is a popular item. I know Jacom likes the Steve Young. He's a Niner fan. He's like, I know those look cooler, but that Steve Young, salute the service with that gold ink. That's my quarterback, right? Mm-hmm. That's my quarterback, the great Steve Young. So plenty of great quarterbacks. We got some receivers, got some running backs. I mean, we have arguably the best 2 receivers in the league. I mean, Jamar Chase, obviously, in that discussion, but you can argue Hill and Jefferson, top 2 guys in the league, both in this Diamond Series. Probably the second best running back in the league. Would you agree, Saquon Barkley?
Yeah, definitely got to be. I mean, he's like, it's 1A, 1B.
Yeah,
to be honest. He's caught back up to Derrick Henry.
He's awesome. Myles Garrett, probably top 2 in the league in defense. Him and TJ Watt. So we have the top 2 receivers, a top 2 running back, a top 2 defensive player. We have maybe a top 5 running back ever, Adrian Peterson. I would say definitely a top 10 quarterback ever in Steve Young. Yes. We got the GOAT defensive player, Lawrence Taylor. I know he signs a lot, but my advice for everyone, if you're a true collector, you got to collect the best guy at each position. Lawrence Taylor is probably the best defensive player ever. You're not really a true collector without having an LT in your PC, in my opinion. So So just got done opening mine, getting them in the trophy room, looking great, says Eric. Thanks, guys. You're welcome, Eric. Congrats on those helmets in your trophy room, my man. Big congrats. We do now have the secondary headliners in this series as well listed. Marshall Faulk, Champ Bailey, Wes Welker, Eric Dickerson. So actually, all of a sudden, the NFC West has more options for a double up. AFC West as well. So let's get that knocked out, guys. The Diamonds. Get it, Mr. Knight, says Jacom. Is your car named Kit? Richie Knight. Always good to have Richie in the room. And it did show up here for the double, Alex. Although there's a couple of random things here. I don't know.
Yeah,
At least it's better that it's there.
Talking to the guys in the back, not really sure what's going on.
Okay. All right. That's okay. We'll get it figured out.
Because
But, I mean, you know how it is. The graphic tells a million words, and this graphic is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I know people always come in the chat asking us what's left. When we can tell them everything is left, it's kind of easy, right? A sigh of relief. I know you have been on record saying, Alex, that you think Tyreek Hill is the best receiver ever. Is that right?
He could be. He could be. I mean, you
the
can make
cheetah.
the argument at least, I think. Just because of his speed, everything he can do, it can't be taught. He's probably the most unique wide receiver ever.
Yeah. I always tell the current collectors what's hot these days, Alex. It's the modern players. The young kids like your sons, your grandsons, the people that will be collectors in 10, 15, 20 years, Alex. These guys are going to want the guys today that were hot today. The two most popular players right now in the league are arguably actually Tyreek Hill and Justin Jefferson. I know quarterbacks are always hot, and they always will be. I know my girlfriend works with kids, and the kids that she talks to, their favorite football players are Tyreek Hill and Justin Jefferson.
Of course.
Those are the guys. We got the gritty, we got the swag, we got the riz. These guys do it all. So there you go. Everything in here is absolutely loaded. But these are the guys, you know, Hill, Jefferson, Devontae Adams, Saquon Barkley. In 10, 15 years, Alex, their autograph value is going to skyrocket.
Oh, yeah.
No doubt about that. Man, I wish I had a kit car, says Richie. I'm in here too much to afford one. Yeah, these helmets are sick, though, Richie. You're in here, and rightfully so. Someone else got in that diamond double. Who was it?
Cody Myers.
Cody Myers in the house. Thank you, Cody.
Right, the single's all good
6
now.
to go. Single is good.
Yeah, I'll work on that double and quad.
Okay, you're good. So we do have all these secondary names listed here. Faulk, Bailey, Welker, and Dickerson. I mean, Marshall Faulk and Eric Dickerson, two of the best running backs ever, secondary headliners, which tells you enough about those diamonds. So, guys, let me know where you want to head, right?
Yeah, Cody got another spot.
In the diamonds?
Of course.
Yeah, I agree, Cody. This is the place to be. Brand new series with all the headliners available. So many double up options. This is when I would be playing the diamonds. And what's great about the diamonds is that it's all authentics. I know the vault is absolutely sick. So is the college. I mean, college is a 14 and 30 chance on an authentic headliner. There is a couple reps in the college. There is a couple reps in the vault. The diamonds, there is exactly 0 replica helmets. They're all full-size authentics, Alex.
Yes.
The coolest helmets out there. Some of them are speed flexes. As we say, authentic or better in the diamonds. Authentic or better. So I got a couple of hot questions for you. And I got hot questions for the chat. Because I'm looking at these helmets and I'm thinking to myself, which player is better? Tyreek Hill or Justin Jefferson today?
Ooh. Today, I'm going to lean Justin Jefferson
For this season.
for this season,
Mm-hmm.
but it's neck and neck.
Yeah. Because I've changed my mind the last 3 years.
Yeah.
Because the two best receivers in the league for me, I would lean Jefferson only because Tyreek Hill is banged up right now. He's not healthy. I know that sounds like an excuse, but I mean, against the best athletes in the world, if you're not 100%, it's tougher.
Oh, yeah.
How about this one? Better NFL career, Tyreek Hill or Devontae Adams?
I'm gonna lean Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill?
Yeah, I'm gonna. I mean, he's made the Pro Bowl every single year of his career.
Every single year he's played.
He's been dominant as a wide receiver ever since they fully made him a wide receiver. Came in a little bit as a returner
And really good at that.
and really good at that. And I think, I think I just lean Tyreek Hill. I mean, I just the speed and everything.
Since 2015, the most receiving touchdowns in the league. I got to look up the statistics, but I know since 2015, Derrick Henry most touchdowns available in that college. I think the second most touchdowns was either Adams or Hill, and the third was the other. So how about this one, Alex? I'll put a historic one on you. John Elway or Steve Young.
Ooh.
Isn't that one tough?
Steve Young a better winner. I will say John Elway a better player.
Okay.
I think John Elway is overall just kind of does everything a little bit better than Steve Young, but he didn't get to play with those 49ers teams and have Jerry Rice.
Now, Jerry Rice did definitely help.
I guess.
I'll go opposite. I think Steve Young is a little bit better player. Technically, Elway has more Super Bowls as the starter. I know
That's right.
Young has 3 Super Bowls, but only 1 where he was the starting quarterback. I like Steve Young just because he doesn't turn the ball over as much as John Elway, and he's a little bit better running quarterback. Definitely 2 all-time greats. I do have both in my top 10 players, top 10 quarterbacks of all time. Steve Young and John Elway both. Sad news on the Niners team. What happened, Jacom? Ward is hurting. Well, I brought this question up to Steven last night because I know there's a lot of bad luck in injuries, but given how many injuries the Niners have had the last 5-6 years, is there
Every team goes through
fitness
injuries.
staff bad? Is there an issue with the fitness staff?
Every
Alex?
team goes through injuries.
The trainers?
Everybody says they're the most injured team ever. Every team just goes through it. The Bears' whole offensive line is out. The Chiefs have had 5 or 6 big injuries. The Niners have big injuries. Every team has injuries.
It seems like the Niners always have the big injuries though. Their best players.
It's just the way it goes.
All right. Oh, this is tragic, Jacom. 1-year-old daughter of San Francisco 49er cornerback Travarius Ward has died after battling heart problems. That is, I know I was actually following that situation. That's tough.
Oh, his daughter. Yeah, I think that was. I think that did.
It happened last week.
A week or two ago.
I thought it happened last week.
Yeah, because I remember getting an Adam Schefter alert and it was thoughts and prayers out.
Yeah, I thought that was last week as well.
I think he just got an extension, or was their other corner? Might have been their other corner.
I don't know. I like Ward, chief guy.
Yeah, that's right.
We got 1 to go in that diamond double box.
That's right. Ronnie Sayer getting 4 spots.
4 to go in that vault double. So we're knocking on the door of both. And then 6 to go in that practice squad double. But that obviously is very, very sad, Jacom. No other words to describe that situation. So, yeah, Jacom just heard of it, okay? Yeah, definitely tough. So, Diamond Double looks like it's going to kick off the show here, Alex. Probably a matter of moments.
Did get that all good now?
Perfect. Everything looks good on the site. Yes, sir. Looks clean, looks nice. Everything looks very nice. By the way, this Diamond Series, Alex, is only 30 boxes. Same for the Vault. So headliner ratio is better than usual.
Oh, yeah.
In a 30-box series compared to 35.
That's right.
Jacom says, let's get them diamonds.
Yeah.
Let's go, Jacom.
Jacom gets it.
Jacom definitely gets it for sure.
I think Cody Myers is closing it up.
Thank you, Cody.
Cody Myers coming in hot right now. I like it.
Cody's ready. What are you looking for, Cody?
I mean, what is he not looking for? It's loaded.
Ronnie Sayer jumping in as well. I think Ronnie closed up the vault double behind it. So we have a diamond double and a vault double. Arguably the 2 best breaks in the room. I definitely think college in that discussion as well. But if not the 2 best, 2 of the top 3 breaks right off the bat. So diamonds did go first,
Yes,
right?
they did. Yes, they did.
So diamond double on the way here. Diamond double number 1. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers, guys. Jacom is just a cheerleader, has the pom-poms out, right? I mean, never hurts to watch the program. This is a fun show.
Yeah.
A lot of awesome autograph memorabilia. If you can't play a certain day, As long as you keep it respectful in the chat, you don't come after our fellow customers or hosts. You're always welcome to watch. Watching is free, Alex.
Yes, it is.
Watching is free here in the break room. So, Diamond Double Box, the pump fake. We got Richard Knight, Cody Myers, Ronnie Sayer, and Cody Myers. So, guys, let me know what you want for this double box. And this is out of 30, Alex. 1 through 30. Every single box is available here in the Diamonds. So we'll give these guys about 30 to 40 seconds here, and then we'll rock and roll with our pump fake double box. Cody says 8 and 12. Thank you, Cody. 8 and 12 work. Steve Young and Tom Brady numbers. Good luck, peeps, says Jacom. Good luck indeed, guys. Let's see what this new Diamond Series has to offer. All right, 9 clicks today on the dice roll. 9 clicks. I call this the Shane Matthews number, Alex. Okay. Former Bear quarterback, Shane Matthews. Is it? Okay. He had a famous Hail Mary against the Cleveland Browns like in 2001. Right? A one that worked out for the Bears. Sent the game to overtime, Alex. We do have Jaden Daniels, who knows a thing or two about Hail Marys in that college series.
They didn't score a touchdown.
Right?
DJ Moore versus the Colts.
We got, that's true. That is true. NFC North is Ronnie Sayer. NFC South is Ronnie Sayer. Richard Knight has the NFC East. Cody Myers, the NFC West and AFC North. Ronnie Sayer, AFC South. Ronnie Sayer, AFC East. And Cody A. Myers, AFC West. Double the boxes, double the fun here in the Pump Fake Diamonds. All right, let's get the party started. Is number 8 in box 8. The great Steve Young, the best lefty quarterback
Maybe
of all time, perhaps. I know Cody hopes so. He's got the NFC West. All right, the first box. The first of 2 in this double box. Ooh, it's a fresh lid to get us started. One of the underrated standard authentics, one of the cleanest in the game. How about the Falcon authentic? We got ourselves this sick Drake London.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, that's the NFC South. Ronnie Sayer, you've got the Drake London authentic.
Here we go.
That is very, very clean. And we got the red and black on that thing. Awesome receiver for the Falcons. Finally got a quarterback this year.
That's right.
Might get to 1,000 yards. If not, he'll be pretty darn close.
He'll definitely get it.
USC's finest, Drake London. Actually, not USC's finest. USC's second finest. Because receivers from USC, Amon-Ra's even better.
That's right.
Now, they got some good guys in recent years.
They've had a good stretch.
Out of USC.
Jordan Addison as well.
He's pretty good, too.
Juju for a little bit.
Yeah, Juju's good. He was good. He's injured right now, but I mean, he was starting to play well for the Chiefs before injury. I like Juju.
I remember the one I thought was going to be good, and I think it's because he was on a Netflix show, too, was Marquise Lee.
Ah.
He's before all them.
Isn't Jerry Rice's kid?
Yeah.
USC, I know he hasn't done much yet.
No, not much yet, but you never know.
Rice is a good football name.
I think he's on the Chargers, or at least he got drafted by them in the 7th round.
Drake London. Jacom says, nice congrats. Yes, sir. Falcons are like, you don't know who's going to get the touches. Because between Drake London and Darnell Mooney and Kyle Pitts and Bijan.
Darnell Mooney's 6th in receiving yards and Drake London's 8th.
I know. They're good.
Yeah.
But there's not really a guy you can key in on because you're like, well, if I'll stop that guy, I'll stop their offense. It's like, well, they have like 4 really good targets. You know,
right.
Pitts, Bijan as well as a running back, and of course, Drake London and Darnell Mooney. So good start there, Ronnie Sayer.
Yeah.
Say it is so, Ronnie, with the Drake London. The second box, box 12 coming up in our Diamond double box.
It is nice to have the boxes back.
Right? I love the Diamond boxes. They are looking fantastic. All right. Here we go, Alex. We're talking about the 49ers. Here's one of the all-time greats. We have the 1,000 inscription back in 85. 1985, Roger Craig became the first guy ever with 1,000 rushing yards and 1,000 receiving yards in the same season. That was what, 85? We're talking about like 40 years ago?
Yep.
Math is hard, I believe 40 years ago. And it's only happened twice ever since then.
How about that?
Marshall Faulk and Christian McCaffrey. That is the NFC West. That is Cody Myers. Congrats, Cody, on the Roger Craig authentic.
Yeah, especially in that era, just not as much passing, but he was the first one to do it.
All right.
85. How about that?
Trendsetter, our guy, Roger Craig.
Yeah.
This is one of these guys. I've got a list of guys that I personally like. You know, some are obvious. Like Antonio Gates doesn't count because we know he's going to get in the Hall of Fame very soon. Out there in those reps, by the way. But there's a group of guys that are currently not in the Hall of Fame that should be. And this is one of those guys that's near the top of my list, Roger Craig. Put this man in the Hall of Fame already, guys. A lot of respect for the multi-time Super Bowl champion, multi-time Pro Bowler. All the numbers won't fully be there because he was part of a Niner team that a guy named Jerry Rice.
Yep.
But you saw what he did. You saw how important he was. This is a Hall of Famer right here, Roger Craig. That is awesome. Congrats, says Jacom. As a Niner fan, he knows all about Roger Craig. Great job, Cody Myers. Obviously, having a guy like Jerry Rice, really, really important to winning a Super Bowl. But, you know, Montana, Steve Young, Jerry Rice, Bill Walsh, you know, all these guys, the players, the quarterback, the receiver, and the head coach, they get most of the credit. And a lot of it is deserved. But the Niners aren't winning all those Super Bowls without guys like Roger Craig, Dwight Clark, John Taylor. I mean, even Deion Sanders later on when he came to play for them on defense.
Yeah.
They had some really good players in the 80s and 90s. They have really good players today. One of the best organizations in the history of football, if not the best. I mean, when I think of what are the two best organizations historically that are always good, Alex, always stable, Steelers and Niners.
Yeah.
I think the top two in NFL history for me. So good job, Cody. Roger Craig. We have the Vault Double coming up.
That's right.
Vault Double coming up. We got Chris Ripka, Richard Knight, Cody Myers, and Ronnie Sayer. A lot of the familiar faces in here. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers for the Vault Double. So I said 10 and 30 chance at an authentic photoed headliner in the Diamonds, Alex. Now it's 10 and 28. With the secondary headliners, I believe it's 14 and 28, which is exactly 50%. I like those ratios. Good luck, peeps, says Jacom. And Chris Ripka's got numbers for us, Alex. 24 and 28. All right, both of those coming off our ticker. This happened a lot yesterday. It's kind of spooky. It's happening a lot recently, Alex. Chris had 24 and 28. Cody had 13 and 29. So they're all kind of thinking that same little subsection of headliners. Thank you, guys. Chris and Cody, good luck. Good luck, gentlemen. Let's see this heat here in the UA Live break room. And I would say get in the next set of diamonds, right? I mean, we just skipped the headliners. The headliner ratios just got better. Believe it or not, guys, it is better when you guys see the fillers. Yeah. When the headliner ratios get better, that means because fillers came out. All right, gentlemen, here we go. 9 clicks on the way for the vault. Got 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. All right, Ronnie Sayer has the NFC North and the NFC South. Looking for Jared Goff, Rob Gronkowski, perhaps, Ronnie. Cody Myers, you've got the NFC East. Ronnie's got the NFC West, looking for a filler Niner, perhaps.
Okay.
Ronnie, AFC North, a hot spot to be. Got ourselves the Myles Garrett and Jerome Bettis. Actually, I believe Ronnie Sear has every headliner spot left.
Oh man.
Which is pretty good for him. Chris Ripka has the AFC South, Richard Knight the AFC East, and Cody Myers lastly in the AFC West. All right, guys, 24 coming up. 24 out of 30 in this terrific Vault series. 50% chance at a photoed, authentic headliner. Let's see here. Ooh, okay. Okay. Would you look at this? How about the defensive player of the year? Myles Garrett from last season. That is Ronnie Sear in the AFC North. King in the North, Ronnie Sear. Myles Garrett. Got that sick deep boy last year. Man, Myles Garrett is so good. You know me, I've always said TJ Watt is the best, but man, if you're the second best at what you do, you are pretty darn good. The Brown authentic Myles Garrett. Very cool. And yes, Christopher Lee Davis is open for purchases.
Always.
The break room is open 24/7, 365. There is not a second of the day that you can't buy break spots. We're live 12, 3, and 6 every single day, but the break page is open all the time.
Yeah.
He's actually really good at blocking kicks too, Myles Garrett.
Miles, he does it all.
They put him in on those block kick situations, and he blocks them.
I mean, he's also just a physical freak. He's
Yes.
like 6'5", 6'6", huge.
He's a huge fan of Halloween.
Dressing up on Halloween. Does
Dressed
it
up
every
on
year.
Halloween. He had the terrific, what is it called? The corpses of all the quarterbacks he sacked, the tombs, and he had a mini one for Kyler Murray, which always made me laugh. So great player, great personality, great overall hit. Ronnie Sear, Myles Garrett, authentic.
Yeah, I mean
That's nice.
There was rumors. You know, the Browns not a great season for them, but there was rumors. Oh, should they trade Myles Garrett? Even them, a bad organization. They're like, no, we can't get rid of Myles Garrett.
I mean, that's like such a key part of your team.
Yeah.
You get rid of a guy like that, you really go down.
I mean, even if you
downhill.
get 2 first-round picks, you pray and hope one of them turns out to be him, and most likely neither of them will be.
Yeah, if you're like a top 2 or 3 player in the world at your position, it is very hard to trade you because you are that dominant, especially that pass rusher spot, right? Everyone talks about quarterback number 1. Well, other than quarterback, what, offensive line, defensive line, receiver, the most paid positions and the most coveted positions in the NFL.
I even look at when the Bears traded for Khalil Mack, they gave up 2 first-round picks.
The Mack attack.
One turned into Josh Jacobs, the other one turned into nothing. So, I mean, you never get the equal value.
Right? It's hard. It's hard. 28 coming up next. Get a quick drink of water here. And let's do this thing. Still looking for Jared Goff, Rob Gronkowski, Jerome Bettis. Headliner ratios galore right now in this series. It will not be one of those photoed headliners. Oh. What is this, Alex? I don't even know what the standard helmet is. This is sick.
That's the new salute to serve.
Salute to service. How about it? Rondé Barber on the new salute to service.
How about that?
We got the white salute. We got this sick stuff on the back. One of the best corners of all time. We talk about Brett Favre, all those games in a row he played. NFL record starts by corner this guy right here. His whole career with the Bucs. That is the NFC South. Ronnie Sear. It's a Rondé for a Ronnie.
Ooh.
That a boy.
Very
Rondé
nice.
Barber.
I think I like the new salute to service.
I like them. Yeah,
It's got the little digital camo at the bottom.
I like the digital camo. This is nice.
I wish it was throughout the whole helmet, but hey, I'll still take some of it.
Right? That's kind of what I was thinking. The same thing. So that's what the Adams helmet will look like then,
Yep,
Alex,
yep,
right?
but on an authentic.
On an authentic, and it's Devontae Adams.
And yeah, because they have that too.
We got the NFL logo, the USA flag on the back.
It's actually Steven Ryan's favorite autograph.
Right? He loves Rondé Barber.
Yeah.
I know Colin likes this as well. I believe Colin is back stateside in Colin Wurtesel.
Yeah.
Nice job there, Ronnie. Christopher made his first purchase. What did Chris get into, Alex?
He got into the practice squad single. We're 3 to go.
All right, Christopher, practice squad single will be popping off here very, very soon. We'll get this written up for Ronnie Sear. That's the secondary headliner. Rondé Barber, which puts us at, how many? 6 vault boxes left? 3 authentic photoed headliners. Rob Gronkowski, Jerome Bettis and Jared Goff, 50% chance at a headliner, Alex. 50% chance at a photo authentic headliner. And we got that vault key as well with the bonus gift card. So 4 and 6 chance at that. All right, so we'll get this one written up. And we'll keep the party going. What are we thinking next, Alex?
Ooh.
Let's
I don't
refresh
see
here.
why not to run. I did take down the quad.
From the vault?
For the
That's
vault,
fine, yeah.
Just because we only have, what is it? I guess. Oh, no, yeah.
No, we have enough to do it, but the single is
Because the
bought
single's
into.
already bought into, that's why.
Right, so we'll do the single
And 2 double.
and the double to rock and
2
roll
singles,
here.
2 doubles to end that series.
Let's go.
I guess I could have done a triple.
You would take this. You could do a triple.
Could do a triple. If you guys want a triple, let me know. We
Yeah, do
haven't
you
done
want to try? We could try it.
Just
'cause
have
we
it up
have
there.
we have 3 headliners because it would
Yeah.
be a triple, a double, and a single, right?
That would do it. We can do that.
And Ronnie will trade so Rondé Barber for Roger Craig? Or is he talking about the Myles Garrett? Cody might be talking about the Myles Garrett. Let us know which helmet you're talking about, Cody Myers. Just to clarify, Rondé Barber is a full-size rep. Myles Garrett is an authentic. And Roger Craig is also an authentic. I'm guessing he was talking about the Myles Garrett, but I could be wrong. So let me know which helmet you're talking about, Cody Myers. What trade is on the table for you guys? Probably the practice squad single is probably next, if I have to guess. Obviously, we should run back the diamonds and the vault. Both are no-brainer breaks, but practice squad single is 3 spots left. So I will say this, Nick Walker. I know you said you wanted the double. We'll keep you in the double if that's what you want, but as good as time as any to offer this up. If he gets his 2, he has 1 spot on the double. 1 spot on the double gets him 2 spots in a single, and we get to 1 to go.
Yeah.
And Cody says referring to Miles, sorry. So that's what I figured. Obviously, rep and authentic. Usually we talk about authentic for an authentic. So he's talking about Myles Garrett there, Ronnie Sayer.
Yeah, dude got that triple up, so we could just get this knocked out real quick if you guys want.
Yeah, so here's the deal with the vault. We have a double, a triple, and a single.
Yeah.
There's only 6 boxes left in the series, Alex. We have Jerome Bettis, Jared Goff, and Rob Gronkowski.
Yeah, the
So-
Gronk, man.
There's a pretty decent chance that triple is going to have at least one of those names.
And if you include
Pretty
the,
good chance.
If you include the vault key, it's guaranteed one of them, right?
Yeah, 4 and 6 chance at a headliner or the vault key. So Lion fans, Buck fans, this is the place to be. Chris says live feed isn't playing. Huh.
Twitch is good.
Let me double check the Facebook. I'll pull it up on my
I
phone.
do recommend Twitch first, YouTube second, Facebook third for viewing purposes.
Let me see here.
YouTube is good as well.
Test. Yeah, I hear you, Alex.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the issue is there, Chris. I wonder if that's on your end or not, but I do see it on my feed. Facebook is up. What is great about our show is we do stream on 3 different platforms. Obviously, everyone's got their own preferred platform to watch on.
Yes.
But if it happens to be one that isn't working, you just hop on the other one, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, and it'll be working somewhere. It is working on my phone. I just checked, Chris. So I'm not sure if it's a stream issue or if that's an internet issue for you at home. But Facebook is working on my phone at least, Alex.
And what else is working is the vault. We're 4 to go on the single, and I think Ronnie might have got a spot in the triple. He got 2.
All right, Ronnie got 2 in the triple, so officially those 2 breaks are bought into. So, Alex, officially everything that's left in the vault is all open right now. So this is going to be the last 3 breaks. 4 to go in that triple. We got 8 to go on that double and 4 to go in that single. And that's the series, just like that. That is the series, just like that. So, love it. Do we have the next one in here, Alex?
It's not in here, but I could always go grab
Yeah,
it.
let me double check which one we're going to do. I think I had a
touchdown dance.
touchdown dance is one of
Looks
them.
pretty nice. Not
Let's
gonna
take a
lie.
peek. Touchdown dance.
Then
There's one other one, I think.
Delay of game.
Delay of game is the other one. So let's see. Touchdown dance. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I mean, that Barry Sanders helmet is.
I think I'm leaning
Let's see. Let me see the other one.
touchdown dance.
Delay of game. I wonder who could be in that one. I always try to figure out what the series is named after. Let's take a peek-see here. Ooh.
It's pretty close.
Wow. Oh, wow, that's tough.
Because I would say the blue one is equal to the orange one.
Mm-hmm.
But then that one's
We
pretty
haven't
bad.
had this man in the break room in a while, though.
I didn't say him or the guy next to the green one.
Which
Not
guy?
to the right, bottom
Oh,
right.
this guy.
Yeah, I haven't had him really either.
I kind of like the delay of game, to be honest. Just a little bit. I mean, let's do that one. As much as I love my boy Joe, I like this delay of game. That series is sick, man. I mean, it'd be perfect timing with Thursday Night Football to have Jalen Hurts in the room tomorrow
That's true.
or today.
Gets a little disrespected in here.
Jalen Hurts gets very disrespected.
It's like him. I think the Justin Herbert people are starting to finally come around a little more
yeah.
because we've had him on some sick stuff. That
Justin
definitely
Herbert has
helps.
11 touchdown passes and only 1 interception this
Well, they
season.
kind of also they're starting to get a little more pass heavy lately. They're starting to actually let them air it out a little more compared to early in the season. It's like, all right, heavy run game. Let's have our identity.
The
here.
young guys are learning. Lad McConkey
Yeah.
and co, right?
Yeah. So it's almost like they waited, for the young receivers to get it going.
Let's do the delay of game. I like that one.
works.
We'll do that one next. Who's in the vault, Nicole? So we got 6 boxes left in the vault.
5 in the triple left. That's it.
So I saw 4 in the triple that I saw on my page, Alex. Actually, I only see 3 in the triple now.
3 left.
Yeah, people are moving. I don't even double check if we put that up properly. I do see 3 left on the break page at least for that vault.
Maybe they're within
Vault
8 spots.
triple.
Oh, that's definitely what happened.
What happened? Didn't put it up as the right amount of spots?
Yeah.
So Rob Gronkowski authentic, Jared Goff authentic, and Jerome Bettis authentic. That's what's left, Nicole. Nicole Hirsch. So if you're a fan of the Lions, the Bucks, or the Steelers, that is definitely the break for you, the fake spike
There we
vault.
go. All right, 5 to go.
We get that vault done. We'll drop a new vault with fresh headliners here in the break room.
5 to go in the triple, 4 to go in the single. I mean,
Okay.
I would recommend the triple.
My recommendation would be this, Alex. You're not going to guarantee anything because you're not buying all the spots. I would get 1 spot in the triple, 1 spot in the double, and 1 spot in the single.
That's true.
That way, the headliner you're looking for, you're at least given a chance to get Goff, chance to get Bettis, chance to get Gronk.
That's true.
It is a 1 in 8 chance for each spot you buy, so obviously nothing in life is guaranteed. But that way, at least you have a seat at the table. At least you have a chance, right? It's like being the wild card team in the NFL playoffs. Like, are you guaranteed to win the Super Bowl or the odds stacked against you? I guess, but it's better than not being in the dance, right? If you're the, 8th team in the playoff field, you just miss out on the playoffs. That stings. That really stings. So get your seat at the table. Let's see Jared Goff. That's a helmet we don't often get in the break room. The Lion alternate. The Rob Gronkowski usually is a Patriot lid. So a little bit different being the Bucks flash. And then we do have that sick Jerome Bettis camo. I know we talk about these new salute to service. We talk about the old salute to service. If we're talking military style helmets, I am team camo all the way, Alex.
Yeah.
They look nicer. They look very, very sharp, very clean. The Steeler one, especially for Jerome Bettis. As Jacom says, all it takes is 1 spot.
Get in.
And Jacom knows. Now I'm seeing 4 to go. Someone else got in that triple,
Cody
Alex.
Myers got another one.
All right, Cody,
It's
making
Cody
those
versus
moves.
Ronnie right now.
Mano y mano. Who's going to join those gentlemen in our vault? Put the Miles Garrett back in front here. Clean looking Browns lid. 37 people watching, Alex.
Where's Richie Knight at?
Richie? He was the one talking about spending big, going
Yeah.
big. Richie, you got customers, you got company,
Yeah.
right? Ronnie and Cody, two guys here looking the ball. Richie might have some company in the break room. All right, so looks like probably order of business is clear out the vault.
Yep.
And then maybe we get that diamond chase going afterwards.
Yeah, or we get on a vault chase.
Yeah.
Either one.
That next vault is really good.
That's just what we do.
It is really, really good. And it seems like these series just keep getting better and better and better here in the UA Live break room. More orders coming in, Alex. Ronnie Sayre jumping
Sarah
right
wants
back
another.
in. Ronnie got in that triple box break. So it looks like putting the triple up was a good call, huh?
Yeah, now we're 3 to go.
Now we're 3 to go. So I'll drop that link in. This is the Vault Triple. Vault Triple, 3 spots left. That's what I think people forget about Jared Goff. One of the big helmets left in this series, Alex. A lot of people think about Jared Goff as kind of an underdog story. I don't really see it that way personally because he was a first overall pick.
Yeah, I think it's just because he got traded for Matthew Stafford. Like, he was still really good with the Rams. Like,
He went to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Like, that's not bad going to the Super Bowl.
And what? I mean, they were in that game. I know they didn't put up a lot of points or anything, but he was within a score for most of the game.
Speaking of points, maybe the best regular season football game of all time.
Yeah, them and the Chiefs.
The Rams and Chiefs. He could put up points.
Who won that game?
The Rams did.
Exactly.
The Rams did. I still have nightmares over that game, Alex.
It was awesome.
That was a crazy game. Back and forth, back and forth.
That might have
touchdown,
been your
touchdown,
favorite
touchdown.
Chiefs loss ever.
Probably.
Because at least it was fun.
It was fun. It was a lot of fun. So let's get that Goff out. I think it would be really fun if Goff did win a Super Bowl. Then it could be like the ultimate
Win-win trade.
I think it already is a win-win because we were talking about it earlier. Draft picks, give up draft picks.
Yeah.
It's hard to get equal return. The Lions got Jared Goff. The Rams got Matthew Stafford. And it worked out for both teams.
Well, yeah, because then the Lions also got Jahmyr Gibbs. And
With that draft pick, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
And a few other players as well. Maybe Jack Campbell as well, who they just took.
It was one of those where, in the moment, the year the trade was made, Matthew Stafford, better quarterback. Goff is younger, better for the long term. Lions were a couple years away. They get, Gibbs in the draft. They get all these other guys, Campbell in the draft. They pick up Montgomery. They get Amon-Ra St. Brown. It was one of those deals where it was perfect for both sides.
Yeah, because the Rams obviously got their Super Bowl. They're still pretty good now, and
Yeah.
not as good as the Lions because the Lions use all those picks.
you win a
but-
Super Bowl, the trade is worth it.
Yeah, automatically, right?
Automatically. I think the
Yeah.
Rams, if I had to pick a side, it seems like right now it's the Rams, but that could very much change in the next couple of years. It's a win-win for both teams.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
100% a win-win.
It
'Cause
almost never happens that it's a mutual win-win.
Well,
in a
the
trade.
Lions have been, at least my whole lifetime, the loser franchise of the division. And
Yeah.
one of the just most loser franchises overall in the NFL. And now look at them. They're at the top until they, got to get the Super Bowl.
They'll be
but-
the number 1 seed in the NFC, no doubt. Eagles are 7-2, but I think Vikings are 7-2, but I think the Lions 8-1.
The Vikings
They're
are really
the team to beat.
7-2.
What?
Vikings are really 7-2.
They are, but they're slipping.
don't
Lions
know.
got them head to head already, so I think they're in good shape. Minnesota will be a playoff team, Alex.
Let's see. They're going to beat the Titans.
Gonna beat the
They'll
Bears.
beat the Bears. Cardinals will be close. Where's it at, though? In Minnesota?
In Minnesota, Cardinals,
the-
Falcons.
You like the Falcons in that one.
I mean, I'm not very highly confident in it. I would like to see Kirk Cousins
Have his
beat
revenge game.
Minnesota. That'd be fun.
Yeah, maybe like 3 more losses.
They're a playoff team.
Oh, without a doubt. They
They're a
can lose
playoff
4
team.
more losses and they're in.
So,
Them and the Packers, I think, like guaranteed wild card spots. And then whoever gets the last one is probably Commanders or Eagles.
yeah, it's the Commanders and Eagles, and then the 2 second and third NFC North teams.
And that's the playoffs, right?
I think so, unless we have Cardinals and Niners.
I think only one out of that West.
Probably.
One out of the West, one out of the South.
We do have Kyler Murray, by the way, on a college lid. Oklahoma triple sign Heisman. Kyler Murray, Sam Bradford, and Baker Mayfield.
That lid is sweet. I like the Oklahoma look itself,
Right.
too. Very
all
nice.
the headliners available in the college series. Talking about playoff, Jaden Daniels, rookie season will take his team to the playoffs, barring something absolutely crazy.
Yeah, I mean, their schedule, they got at least 3-4 more wins.
Everything is left in the series but the Trevor Lawrence, Bo Nix flex, Derrick Henry authentic, loaded college series. Everything is left in the diamonds, every single box, except for 2, and we pulled 2 fillers. All the headliners left. 2 best receivers in the league, Jettas and Tyreek Hill. Second best running back, Saquon Barkley. You missed the Myles Garrett in the vault. Myles Garrett in here. The defensive player of the year from last year. This one's even better, the orange helmet. Very clean. Devontae Adams on that new salute to service for the Jets. Steve Young on the old school salute to service. Lawrence Taylor, STS Speed Flex. Viking fans, Adrian Peterson, Justin Jefferson, 1 spot, 2 Viking wins. And of course, that John Elway lid is absolutely loaded in the pump fake diamonds.
Very nice.
His career was really interesting too, John Elway, in that his whole career, everyone labeled him in the same subsection as Dan Marino. Great player, could never win the big game. He wins the Super Bowl finally, Alex, and everyone's like, cool, he's done, he won a Super Bowl. He says, I'm going to come back again, and I'm going to win a second Super Bowl. I don't think that's ever happened where a quarterback has won back-to-back Super Bowls and retired.
Yeah, it's a good point.
I mean, I know Peyton Manning won one and retired, but that was not back-to-back.
Yeah.
So Tom Brady could have retired after a Super Bowl, but then his life went elsewhere.
Yeah.
And then Baker Mayfield took over in Tampa.
Well,
very different leader, but a really good leader nonetheless.
I was going to say, I guess different sport. Jordan won 3 in a row and then retired, but then he came back.
But
he won 3 in a row and then retired.
I like to forget the Wizards days, personally.
They don't exist. It's all a dream.
They're very, very forgetful.
And maybe that'll be like a Mandela effect in like 30 years. People will be like, he never played for the Wizards. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Brett Favre never played for the Jets that one season.
Don't know what you're talking about.
That did happen. Brett Favre on the Jets, where Green Bay Packer legends go to die, apparently.
Yeah. It's not the same green. It doesn't work the same.
It does not work the same.
It's a darker green. Just doesn't work.
One of my favorite stories, I know we mentioned it last night, amidst the COVID pandemic, Tom Brady came back to the Bucs, and his buddy Rob Gronkowski came back with him. They asked Gronk to film some workout videos of himself working out, Alex. And Rob Gronkowski, lo and behold, Gronk dressed up in the same clothes and shot a bunch of videos on one day and got it all done, sent him in all right away.
Yeah, I mean, he's the greatest tight end ever that's not playing.
Yeah? Oof. I mean, definitely up there.
I said that's not playing.
Yeah, Tony Gonzalez is an icon.
Gronk's better.
So is Gates. I look at it this way. Prime Gronk is number 1 for me, even over Kelsey.
Yeah.
I'm a longevity guy in GOAT debate, so I think that Kelsey and Gonzalez have done it longer. So I look at it as 1A, 1B, and 1C. Gronk is my personal 1C when it comes to all-time best tight end because his cumulative numbers are considerably lower. But if I'm talking about prime tight end in his absolute peak of his power, Rob Gronkowski.
Yeah.
He's like built different, Rob Gronkowski. So terrific, flash authentic for Gronk. Come and get it, guys. Come and get that Gronk. Any Buck fans? I mean, Sean Blasco, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's on the Bucks flash, underrated flash. You got the Jared Goff as well. I mean, playing like a top 5 quarterback, even with the 5 picks.
We don't get these specific lids often. I know we get Gronk a decent amount, but not on the Bucks flash specifically. Usually a Patriot hit. Jared Goff, we get him quite a bit. Not that often. A little bit more
recently, but not before. But now he's coming back again.
The Lions alternate authentic.
That helmet is one of my favorite helmets. It might be my favorite one that's actually like worn.
It's sick. I'll tell you a story, Alex. Story time in the break room. We'll go to this just chatting scene so you can see our beautiful faces. Hi, Mom. I'll tell you this. A couple years ago in this break room, Alex, we put Jared Goff as a headliner in a teammate series, which was a mix of minis and jerseys and footballs and slabs. lower end series, not Diamond series, and our customers laughed. They're like, "Why would Jared Goff be a headliner?" Our customers are usually really smart. Who had the last laugh? Jared Goff. Jared Goff had the last laugh, guys.
It's funny. I feel like people almost tried to put him in like a Daniel Jones category at one point, and it's like the dude went to a Super Bowl.
The Lions were really bad when he first got there. He's not the only reason. Obviously, they got better playmakers. Gibbs, Amon-Ra St. Brown. But they were a really, really bad football team, and he's part of why they got better.
Well, it's like when he went to the Super Bowl with the Rams, like it was because of their offense. It wasn't because of their defense.
No, it was McVay in that offense.
Yeah.
He was a Pro Bowler.
Yeah.
He was up there for all the
and
stats.
like he was like a first overall pick. They traded up to get him too. It's not like he was just some random dude. Like he wasn't even a Brock Purdy, like last pick in the draft.
He was a first overall
pick that was traded up for.
First overall pick, Jared Goff. So let's get that Goff. Let's have some company for Myles Garrett, guys. 3 spots to go in that triple box break. Who's going to make the move? Who's going to pull the trigger? Who's going to get these sick helmets out of the vault?
I think it was almost like back-to-back years or within like 5 years. It was the number 1 and 2 picks were both traded up for. Well, it was definitely him. They traded up for him, and then the Eagles traded up for Wentz. And that's
what talk about number 1 overall picks in that same era. Carson Wentz, a backup quarterback for the Chiefs, and Jared Goff, a starting quarterback for a top 2 team in the league.
And then Jameis, they had the number 1 pick.
Another
but then Mariota,
guy.
They moved up for.
Another guy, Alex.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You're talking about all those guys in that Jared Goff era. All these guys not great. Jared Goff,
he's still going.
Really good. Still going hard. I know famous Jameis going for the Browns. As we see with Jameis Winston, it's a lot of highs, a lot of lows, right?
Even like Trevor Lawrence, he's on or off right now.
Yeah.
Caleb's still only in his first year, but not what we would like.
One of the better first overall picks, Jared Goff.
Yeah.
I know Baker Mayfield, the first overall pick available
another
in
guy.
the Diamonds and the college.
Looks great. He's on a speed flex in the Diamonds. Baker is awesome.
Sometimes a change of scenery
We're seeing it a lot.
These guys.
Well, we're seeing a lot now. It's more organizational based than on the player. You go to the right organization, helps you out a lot.
Well, I think the quarterback spot is a unique one. You've got your guys like, Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, like a Peyton Manning, by the way. Speaking of Peyton Manning, we do have this Peyton Manning in this college series, the Tennessee Authentic. Very, very clean lid for Peyton Manning. These are guys that, as one of my friends says, Alex, you win because of. You win because of Peyton Manning. You win because of Tom Brady. You win because of Patrick Mahomes. The all-time greats, the top 5 quarterbacks in the league, they're going to be great no matter what. There's going to be usually about 5 to 6, 7 guys that are going to be bad no matter what. They're just bad. You got your top 5 and your bottom 5, give or take. Then you got about 20 guys that are somewhere in the middle. But those 20 guys, if you give them really good players, really good system, they're going to look really good. If you give them really bad players, really bad system, they're going to look not so good. And I think
Sam
Darnold, perfect example of that. I would say Jared Goff, Baker Mayfield are examples of guys that are in that middle, but the upper echelon of the middle. The guys that are getting close to that win because of range, but definitely still product of, really, really good teams, no doubt. But I would say Baker, Jared Goff, both in that top 10 discussion right now for quarterbacks.
Yeah, it's like Dak Prescott as well. He's in the same boat.
And Dak was really good, last year, really good for a couple years. This year the team sucks. Dak sucks, apparently. That's just the way it is.
Yeah.
If you're not winning games, if things don't look pretty, if you're the quarterback, you get all the blame or you get all the credit. I mean, even I'm a Mahomes fan. I love Patrick Mahomes. The Chiefs got in the Super Bowl last year because of their defense.
And that's why they're undefeated right now.
And Mahomes delivers in the 4th when he has to.
Yeah.
He's Michael Jordan with the game on the line. But, obviously the Chiefs, they set him up the first 80% of the game,
honestly,
and he spikes it down.
You might have to start calling Mahomes Rivera.
Mariano Rivera, the closer.
He's Rivera. He's just the closer now. That's what he does.
That's kind of what Jordan did late in his career, though.
Yeah.
He was still really, really good. Probably still the best in the game. But the old Michael Jordan, he was a guy that, it's not that he didn't take it easy, but didn't play like quite as hard the first 3 quarters.
Yeah.
And then the fourth quarter comes around,
Turned it up a level.
and he finished you off.
It's kind of like what I at least noticed with Messi. It's just the pacing yourself
Yeah.
throughout the game.
He finishes you off.
Yeah, this last like World Cup, it was just slowly pace yourself and then boom,
Boom.
just like that.
Capitalize.
And you guys can do that in this break room. Kind
Leo
of look
Messi, the
around,
GOAT.
Look around and then boom, you strike, you get your spot, and you win.
That is a little dangerous, though, because once these big dogs come in here,
That's the issue.
once the Andrew Webbs, the Josh Andreses get in here and buy all the break spots, then the guys out there sitting on the sidelines, they miss out on this heat.
we need to call out the Richie Knight signal right now. This guy was asking.
Bat signal.
Yeah, we need the Richie Knight
The
signal.
Richie
right
Knight
now.
signal.
He was asking, now we got Ronnie Sarah in, we got Cody Myers in, they're ready to play. Where you at, Richie Knight?
Who's all in that vault triple right now?
It's just Richie and Cody, or not Richie, Ronnie and Cody.
Is it 3v3 or
3 and 2. Ronnie with 3, Cody with 2.
Okay. So who's going to join these gentlemen? 30
Yeah.
people watching right now. 3 spots left in that vault double.
Carol Daly, where you at?
Carol. We got ourselves 3 spots to go in the triple. Again, 3 headliners left. Rob Gronkowski, Jared Goff, and Jerome Bettis.
Kelly Meredith, where you at?
Yeah, Kelly was big
Wasn't
earlier.
it Jason saying he's actually a Lions fan?
And now there's that triple, by the way, has a 50% chance of having Goff
Yeah.
in that break.
What are you doing, Jason?
I was going to say Goff is a quarterback who keeps on winning games. His autograph value is going to go up. Gronk, I think, post-career, his autograph value could also go up. He's on Subway. He's on Fox Football. He is all over television, social media.
That's true.
Very, very. I mean, he's that. What is the? What are those commercials he does for the army or the
Like the insurance.
insurance companies? Yeah. He's everywhere, Rob Gronkowski. So that value will skyrocket. Like we said, the best tight end, perhaps talent-wise of all time. I mean, blocking, receiving.
That's the thing, too.
He was perfect.
Elite.
He was like the perfect tight end. No doubt, Rob Gronkowski. I know, obviously Brady played with Randy Moss for a little bit. But if you look at Brady's career as a whole,
That's
his best
best
target
guy.
was Rob Gronkowski.
100%.
And, Gronk and Brady are the perfect duo. Who knows? Without Gronk, does Brady win 7 Super Bowls? Probably not.
See, is that the key to having a dynasty? Great quarterback, great tight end, good defense. Boom.
Done.
That's all you need.
Done. That's all you need. The fake spike. So 3 spots to go in that triple, guys. Who's going to get it? The other close break, Alex, that will happen here soon
Practice squad.
is the practice squad. 3
right.
spots to go. $47 a spot. I got that sick Tua license jersey.
Mm-hmm.
The best lefty quarterback right now, Tua. Dolphins look really good against the Rams on Monday Night Football. Amazing what happens when you get a healthy quarterback. I don't know what the heck he was doing trying to tackle that player, though. But
He scares everybody in the stadium once or twice a game.
I like how he was laughing about it at the end. That shows you the personality for Tua.
Even the announcers do it. They're like,
What are you doing, Tua?
What are you doing?
All right.
You're hearing, oh no.
Oh, no. What the heck is going on
Something's
here
going
above
on
us?
upstairs.
Right? But the sick Tua license jersey led the NFL in passing yards last season. Very, very clean jersey. Leading the league in completion percentage right now, Alex. Tua. So licensed jerseys, think of it this way. An authentic helmet is worth a bunch, but a Speedflex is worth a little bit more. Considerably more, rather. It's the same concept from custom jersey to licensed jersey, right?
Yeah.
Because we got custom like O.J. Simpson, although that's not just a random custom jersey. That's a stat jersey. It's got all his touchdowns, all his yards. The juice is loose. So you get the Tua and the OJ and the AFC East double. Get them both. Or for $47 in the single, just get one of those headliners. 5 boxes left. 2 headliners left in that practice squad.
We'll see. I kind of counted the Dolphins out for playoff wise, but looking at the schedule,
Nah.
they play the Raiders. That's
Yep.
a win.
Sure.
They play the Patriots. That's a win. That's some momentum. That's 3 in a
Sure.
row.
I mean,
They got to beat the Packers. If they beat the Packers, playoffs are back on.
they're a team that I wouldn't
they
want to
get hot.
face. I would not want to face them whether they make the playoffs or not, but I would want to face them like a team like the 49ers.
Yeah, fighting for that division
The
at the end.
Packers, the teams that are on that playoff bubble, I would not want to face them because they could beat you at any time. And the later the season goes for the Dolphins, the more healthy Tua gets, the more healthy Tyreek gets, the better they get. Period.
Of course, yeah.
Period. For the Niners.
Jalen Waddle came alive a little bit early in that game, had a couple big catches.
He looked good.
Devon Achane is so good.
Jonnu Smith.
Yeah, he's been great.
I picked him up on one of my fantasy
There you
teams.
go.
He did good. That Tua jersey very much lurking out there. 35 people watching across all 3 platforms. What do you think, ladies and gents? What are we knocking out next?
Do we not have the chase up?
What is the chase? The chase is, did I not put it up?
It was
The basketball.
basketball.
Basketball is the chase. I'll tell you what, though. I'll offer up a little secret, but only if we clear out the entire Vault series.
There we go.
So if the entire Vault series goes, everyone in the Vault breaks tonight will be in a separate chase wheel spin for just clearing out the Vault. If we get all of it done but one box, nobody's in the wheel spin. We get all the boxes done, you guys are all in the wheel spin, which is not really that far away. We have 3 to go in that triple, and we have doubles 8 to go, singles 4 to go. You know what's going to happen, though. We have 3 headliners and 6 boxes. If there's one headliner left, that double is going to sell pretty fast. And then a new Vault series to follow, and you know how it is afterwards. We do have Vault Box A as well as a Vault key left.
That's right.
So a lot of options. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think as far as that Vault break? I know the triple is a little bit higher priced, but I think one spot to take your shot. We do have 4 to go in that single, Alex.
That's true too.
$89 a spot. You get a Jared Goff authentic for $89. Highway Robbery. Rob Gronkowski authentic, $89. Highway Robbery. So Vault single, 4 spots left. Here's that link.
Get it done.
And that'll really tell us where we stand, right? Obviously, that'll give us a pretty good indication of where we stand. So what are you thinking, folks? You let me know. You let me know in the chat. We are happy to roll with whatever you guys want. As I always say, Alex, we let the customers pick. Whatever these guys want, we're more than happy to do. So Ronnie Sayre, as it says, Carol and I made a trade. I'll trade Garrett to Carol for the Godwin. Both won today. Perfect. So Carol, are you out there in the chat? We do got to have confirmation from Carol. If Carol hops in the chat and agrees, then we are good on the trade. Do got to have confirmation from both parties. If it's a gift, sometimes one is okay, Alex. But if it's a physical trade, got to have both of you guys in the chat. So if you tell Carol, hop in, Carol, let them know. We can do it. And there she is. Says, am I able to trade Ronnie my Godwin from the earlier show for his Myles Garrett? We should be able to do that, yes.
All
Chris
good.
Godwin, Myles Garrett, done.
In the winner sheet, going on the notes.
Done and dusted. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So everybody's happy.
Carol, get into that vault.
Carol, you want another sick lid? Carol, how about Gronk? How about Goff? How about Bettis? 3 spots to go, Carol Daly. 3 headliners left in the final 6 boxes. What's it going to be? Maybe the most talented tight end of all time? A top 10 quarterback today in Jared Goff, whose autograph value only continues to skyrocket. And maybe a top 10 running back of all time. Obviously, 8th all-time in rushing yards. One of the all-around good guys of football, Jerome Bettis. Got to imagine the bus will kick back this weekend. Enjoy the Ravens and Steelers game. Obviously, watching Derrick Henry and then watching Najee Harris. He's going to enjoy the running back talent in that game, right? And going to be a lot of powerful runners in that awesome division game. I do like, personally, the Ravens, but I almost feel like could be a game where the Steelers cover +3 and the Ravens win outright. And so, Eric, we're running whatever you guys fill up. We do have the NFL jerseys. We do have jerseys up. Those are 7 to go.
Might be the only one in there.
Is Eric the one in there? Eric Gunines?
No, it's Daniel Lawson.
Okay, so we have one person in, Eric. We're on 12, 3, and 6 Central Time. This jersey break could fill up this program. If it does not fill up the show, Alex, it's going to fill up at 6 p.m.
Yep. So just anytime a break is filled, we do it. Simple as that.
And we have what we call staples in the room. And that is the Diamond Authentic helmets. The Vault is a staple at this point. The Practice Squad, the mini helmets, and the NFL jerseys, which means that I'm not going to say 100% of the time, but at least 95% of the time, those series are always in the room. Once a Diamond series goes, new Diamond series. Vault series goes, new Vault series. Jerseys go, new Jersey series. So we are always running these. So it's a 1 in 8 chance to win, Eric. As it says, this is a live drawing. You're purchasing a spot in a live break, not a guaranteed item. We do run NFL divisional breaks. So AFC and NFC, NFC North, South, East, and West. AFC North, South, East, and West. You get randomized the division. You would have a 1 in 8 chance to win for each spot you buy.
Yep.
So you buy 4 spots,
50%.
50% chance to win.
And then we
so
do
on
have,
and so forth.
We do have personal breaks as well where you're guaranteed to win.
The mystery box page,
Yep.
which is right here. I'll drop the mystery box page where we have the minis, the jerseys, and the reps up as personals. I believe jerseys are down right now, but we'll be up when that new series goes.
Yeah, there's only 2 boxes left. So once those last 2 boxes go, a whole new series will be up.
And here's that live break page link as well. So what is great about these double box breaks, though, Alex, I always like to let the new customers know, is one spot could land you 2 helmets.
Yeah.
For example, the Diamond helmets. We got this Tyreek Hill Chrome Speed Flex. That bad boy worth around $1,500, Alex. You couple that with Devontae Adams. You take Tyreek Hill and Devontae Adams combined. We're looking at over $2,000 in value.
Oh, yeah.
If you get the AFC East. It's $180 for the Diamond Double. 2 spots could land you over $1,000 in value. Sometimes if it's the right headliners, the custom flexes could be over $2,000. For example, Saquon Barkley, Lawrence Taylor. 1 spot, 2 wins in the NFC East. How about Adrian Peterson and Justin Jefferson? 1 spot, 2 wins in the NFC North. We have secondary headliners. Likely a Ram hit, Marshall Faulk, Eric Dickerson. Compare those with the Steve Young.
Ooh.
Even if they are AFC South hits, you can pair them together, for example.
There you go.
Champ Bailey, probably a Bronco lid. That could pair with John Elway.
But if he's out of Washington,
Could pair with Saquon or Lawrence Taylor.
there we go.
So regardless, double up opportunities galore in a series like the Diamonds. So if you read the break page, it'll show you triple box break, double box break. If it doesn't, quad box break. If it doesn't say triple, double, or quad, then it means it's just 1 break. For example, the college midterms college football does not say single, double, or triple, which means it's a single box break. For example, for $79, you get this lid worth over $1,000. This custom Bo Nix Speed Flex, that's a steal. You get the Peyton Manning Authentic. That's a steal as well. So let me know, guys. Looks like the Vault and the Practice Squad are the close breaks right now. As Alex said, let's get that Vault triple box break filled. Only 3 spots to go.
Yeah.
I think we both know, Alex, as soon as we knock out 1 spot, the rest is a domino effect.
Yeah.
We had the same situation last night. It was right before we got off the air. It was around 9 o'clock-ish maybe, or was it the night before? My nights go back and forth. But we were 3 spots to go. I told Scott Killian, if you get a spot, Scott, this break will fill this show. I promise you that. Because his whole spiel was, I'll get in if someone else gets in. But if you make that first move, that break goes from 3 all of a sudden down to 2. It happens right away.
Oh, yeah.
The less spots left, the quicker the break fills. So if you're thinking about that Vault triple, I would say think no further. Get those spots ASAP, Alex, right?
That's right.
Terrific series, the Fake Spike Vault. So yeah, NFL games this weekend. this is going to be one of the hardest ones to pick for our pick'em.
Yeah.
I'm almost like looking at a lot of these games, and I'm thinking about like fading my picks. Like maybe put like, for example, Eagles minus 3.5. Maybe put like 100 on the Eagles money line, and like 75 on the spread or something, or 50 on the spread, something like that, where you can potentially win both, but at least cover some of your losses regardless.
The best way to do that then is you take the Eagles. You take the Eagles money line, like you said, but you take Washington's spread.
That's what I meant to say. My
Okay,
bad.
yeah.
So Washington spread plus 3.5, Eagles money line.
And then you hope that Washington loses by 3.
Exactly. I'm looking at that potential play. Same for the Steelers Ravens. Steelers plus 3, Ravens money line. I mean, we could say the same thing for the Chiefs Bills maybe, although I'm probably going to pick the Chiefs anyway because I'm a Chiefs guy. But there's a lot of these like really even spreads this weekend.
Yep.
Really evenly matched teams. Should be a terrific weekend of NFL football games. The heaviest favorite this weekend is the Lions,
As they should be.
behind Jared Goff, who's out there in that vault with 6 boxes left. Lions are 13.5-point favorites against the Jaguars.
You know, they're going to cover that too.
I think so as well. Because otherwise, every spread is relatively close.
The next highest, maybe Rams Patriots?
I think the next highest spread is the Niners.
Really? What's the Rams Patriots?
Rams, Patriots, 5.
5.
Because
Ooh.
Patriots are at home.
I don't care. I'm taking the Rams in that.
I'll have to think about it. I would probably lean the Rams as well, but
It's a must win for the Rams. You can't be losing to the Patriots while you're still fighting for the division.
they're feisty, though. I might stay away from that
They're
spread personally.
feisty versus bad teams.
Yeah. And Rams are a little bit better.
Yeah.
Well, the Rams were not convincing on Monday night, that's for sure.
Some weird decisions by Sean McVay. I thought they should have went for it a couple times on 4th, and they just didn't.
5 field goals.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
you have
yeah.
Matthew Stafford, Cooper Kupp, Puka Nakua. How do you not trust those guys?
You can't win the game by kicking field goals.
No.
Just ask Jared Goff's coach, Dan Campbell, right?
No. Yeah, that's why I
Everyone
love Dan
questions
Campbell.
Dan Campbell. I don't. I think the plays were there in the NFC Championship game. They just didn't execute them.
Exactly. You know, it was the right play calls. That was all player execution at the end of the day. I think, what was it? Josh Reynolds dropped 2 of them, and then Jahmyr Gibbs had a fumble. Like, everything that could have went wrong, went wrong.
And that's what happens when you're a new team in the playoffs. Lions got their feet wet this year.
Also, now they have a legit kicker.
Their kicker is awesome.
They didn't have a kicker in that postseason game.
He squeaks them in. 58
But, hey,
yards,
he gets
53 yards. He squeaks them in.
The guy was, I think, laying bricks
Laying bricks last year.
Now look at him. Kicking
So-
game winners from 58.
That's impressive. That is very, very impressive. I think Bates, his name is, right?
Yeah.
Bates for the
James
Lions.
Bates, maybe?
I thought it was Jake, but I could
Jake
be
might
wrong.
Yeah, I think that is. And it
Jake
was started
Bates.
with a J. I think it's Jake.
He's from Houston, too. That Texan game,
Yeah,
he was
it was a
from
home game.
Houston. It is, let me just double check here. Jake Bates.
Jake Bates.
Yes, sir. So terrific win for the Lions this weekend. So, guys, chat's a little bit quiet. Let me know what you guys are thinking. It is 4:30. We'll go to at least 5 o'clock no matter what. At which point at 5 o'clock, we're going to revisit the break page. And if we got something still going, we'll keep the party going.
Say, where are the East Coasters at? They're the ones that are at home from work right now.
Usually that's
Getting
when it
ready to
heats
go.
up. 4 o'clock Central Time, 4:15.
Yep.
By 4:30, it's
I was
bumping.
gonna say, our Central Time people, some of them are still, ending work right now. The West Coasters still going after it, but the East Coasters,
They're home.
they're home and they're normally ready to ball out right now.
East Coast, let's go. Stand up for the
Yeah.
East Coast.
Yeah,
Don't let those Central Coast people, the Central Time Zone, don't let them beat you.
yeah.
Come on, East Coast. What's the best coast? I say not East Coast because we're not East Coast.
I think if I could pick a time zone to live under, it would be Mountain Time.
Mountain Time.
Yeah,
Which time?
they're
is
like an
that?
hour back of us. So football started at 11. The night game would be like at 6. I'm like, that's a great time for
Yeah.
like watching things.
Yeah, I was gonna say East Coast kind of stinks. 'cause it's a
East
little
Coast
bit
kind of
later.
stinks. Yeah, it's
Although to
like-
be honest with you, with this job, I would rather live in the West Coast because
Yeah.
I get to watch. Like, I'm thinking like, what games do I watch? Like basketball wise, with these late shows, only game I would have a chance of catching is maybe the fourth quarter of a Warriors or Lakers game. Now that's about it.
yeah, because they're 2 hours back west, all the way
Yes.
West Coast.
So
Pacific time.
I don't know. Stand up for your coast,
Yeah.
guys. Stand up for your coast. Let's knock out these breaks. A lot of work from Ronnie Sayre, Cody Myers.
Yeah, they're balling. They need
These
some
guys
help.
have done their part. They need some help. Who's going to join these guys?
Yeah, I mean, where's Kelly Meredith at, who was going hard in the early show?
There's 32 of us watching. Obviously, you know, we have a lot of people that like the show. They like the sports chatter. They like to see the awesome memorabilia boxes. So it is not rare to have a lot of people that just watch the show for fun. With that said, out of 32 people watching, I know there's at least 3 that want to play.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, everyone that watches, except for a couple of small exceptions, is at least thinking about playing, right? Thinking about getting a sick lid. We have some of the most expensive, best items in the room. The Speed Flexes still available. Every Speed Flex in the diamonds left. The Tyreek Hill Chrome Flex still available. Maybe the fastest receiver ever. We got the John Elway ripped Broncos Speed Flex still available. We got the Lawrence Taylor Speed Flex and Baker Mayfield Speed Flex. If you are new and you're wondering what the heck is a Speed Flex, so I'll show you real quick what a Speed Flex is. It's what most of the professional football players wear. Now, there's a couple other variations, but the most popular one is the Speed Flex. It's the extra comforted padded helmet that helps avoid concussions as best you can. This is the Flex that is worn, for example, by the Vikings, the Justin Jefferson autograph Speed Flex. So typically authentic helmets are worth around $300 or so unautographed. A Speed Flex unautographed is about $600 to $700, aka roughly double an authentic helmet. So obviously each autograph has also value. Some of the big players, their autos could be worth $300, $400, $500. In the case of Tom Brady or Patrick Mahomes, your autograph alone could be worth over $2,000. So a lot of our helmets, the best items in the room are the authentic helmets. You're looking at, some of these sick names, some of these custom flexes. Some of these lids go for $700, $800, $900, $1,000, $1,500, $2,000. These are awesome, awesome lids. Because once you talk about the $700 Speed Flex, you add the autograph, you add the visor, you add the chrome work, you add the inscriptions, the value only goes up. I mean, look at this helmet. This thing is insane for Tyreek Hill. Absolutely insane lid. One of the most popular players today. And I personally, Alex, I don't put a lot of stock in what legends think of current players or current players think of legends because everybody's biased towards their era.
Oh, of course.
I put a ton of stock on what current players think of the current players. Tyreek Hill, for example. Not Patrick Mahomes, Alex. Not Trent Williams. The number 1 rated player in the league this year, according to his peers, going into the season, Tyreek Hill. He's got the utmost respect of his peers. The young generation loves this guy, right? My girlfriend has young clients. Their favorite football player, not Patrick Mahomes, not Joe Burrow, not Lamar Jackson, Tyreek Hill.
That's right.
The beautiful flex. His autograph value continues to skyrocket and only will more so, as the years go on. Because the young generation that's now football fans, that are collectors down the road, they'll pay everything for the Tyreek Hill lid. So that's still available on that diamond. All the headliners available. And then obviously, I mean, look at this Speed Flex. Like, these are rare flexes, Alex. You can't find these helmets very often. You can't find these on Fanatics. You really struggle to find these on eBay. One of the best places to find these, Ultimate Autographs. Like this John Elway lid, Rip Flex, absolutely insane. What's up, Brian Clay? But right now, Alex, the diamonds will get hot. I want to get this vault done. Rob Gronkowski, Jared Goff, Jerome Bettis. 3 headliners in the final 6 boxes. Triple box break. 3 boxes coming out. Who's knocking out that fake spike vault? Absolutely love this series. And we're not talking about standard authentics either, Alex. We are not talking about standard authentics. This is a flash authentic Rob Gronkowski, alternate authentic Jared Goff, and a camo authentic Jerome Bettis. So these are
Oh yeah.
extra sharp helmets here
Very nice.
in the UA Live break room. Extra sharp. That Elway 6 says, Brian, yeah, it is.
Oh yeah.
It's a sick helmet. The great John Elway.
Get in there.
One of the most iconic plays in Super Bowl history. John Elway helicopters over the defense for the
yeah.
touchdown, right? Literally laid his body on the line, Alex.
Did.
That is the definition of that. And if that triple box break, by the way, is a little bit too much of a risk for you guys, would you have the vault single, Alex?
Do.
4 spots to go, $89 a spot. Heck, we have the practice squad single, $47 a spot.
That's it.
So,
Get a Tua license jersey for $47. That's a steal.
you know what I love about Tua? Tua lives his own life.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to make decisions for Tua. I'm one of the few people that thinks he's making the right decisions, Alex. Just because I'm a guy that doesn't want to regret things. He's dreamed his whole life to play football. If he retires now and 30 years down the road thinks, man, what could have been? What could have happened? He's not going to have a fulfilled life, in my opinion. Obviously, there's a risk in what he's doing, but I don't know. Like, if I was, like, for example, me, I'm a sports broadcaster. You've experienced this too. Getting a sports broadcasting job is a hard thing to do. I've been between jobs multiple times. I've, been suggested by friends, family members, why don't you do something different? I'm like, no, I don't want to do something different. I
Yeah.
love sports. It's what I love to do. Can I make more money doing something different? Possibly. Do I care? No. Tyreek Hill, Tua wants to play football. Let the man play football.
Yeah.
3 spots to go in that single, by the way. Let's get that Tua license jersey. That's a terrific jersey. I appreciate him doing what is best for him. I think what's best for him is to play football. It is kind of like, obviously, Brett Favre's not the best example because he's got a lot of issues with him off the field. But Brett Favre had way more concussions than Tua. No doubt about that, Alex. No one was telling Brett Favre, leave the game forever, right?
That's right.
And that's what made Brett Favre. His toughness, his whole persona, playing the game of football.
Well, Ronnie Sayre closing out a practice squad single.
All right, Ronnie. Let's see that Tua next. Practice squad single coming up. Hopefully we get the vault knocked out as well. Practice squad single. Drop me a box number, guys. I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't be able to live with myself if I'm Tua if I called it early, Alex.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that there's no long-term side effects, but, I don't know. If you're that talented, that young, and you call it quits that early, that'd be tough for a guy like Tua. I think he's got so much left to prove, including prove you wrong that he's a top 10 quarterback, right?
Yeah.
That's my boy, Tua. We got Austin Adams, Joshua Cook, Robert Kirsten, Chris Davis. Welcome, Chris, new guy in the break room, and Ronnie Sayre. So I'll give you guys about 30 seconds on a box number 1, 6, 14, 28, and 29. And hoping this is not the last break of the show. We do have 4 to go in the basketball double, 4 to go in the vault single, and 3 left in the vault triple. Those are possible breaks for this show, Alex. We'll go till at least 5 o'clock. At 5 o'clock, we're going to be reevaluating things. If we are close on breaks, we'll keep going. If we're not full or at least 1 or 2 to go, we'll leave it for Dom and Steven at 6 p.m. Christopher Lee Davis, 28. Thank you, Chris. 28 works. Let's see if it's Tua time. Flea Flicker. Austin down to Ronnie. Good luck, gentlemen. Joshua, Robert, and Chris as well. Still got 31 people watching. Plenty of people here to knock out these breaks. Let's make it happen. Dice roll was 9. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. All right, Robert's got that AFC East spot where we have the Tua and the OJ. Chris already praying to the break room gods on the W. We got Ronnie Sierra, NFC North. NFC South is Austin Adams. Robert Kirsty, NFC East. Ronnie Sierra, NFC West and AFC North. Joshua Cook in the AFC South. Robert Kirsting, AFC East. And Chris Davis, AFC West. Flea Flicker, Practice Squad, numero uno, coming up. I am number 1. This guy had perhaps the greatest one season for any running back. We talk about 8 guys with 2,000 yards rushing or more, Alex. How about this man right here? O.J. Simpson did it in 12 games. We got the O.J. Simpson stat jersey. I believe the most rushing yards per game over a season. Orenthal, James Simpson. We got the Juice is Loose. 11,236 career rushing yards. 76 career rushing touchdowns. Josh Allen, I believe, just tied that mark for him among the Bills record books. The 1973 MVP, 1970s All-Decade Team, and Hall of Fame 1985. The Juice is Loose. That a boy, Robert. Chacom says, that's cool, congrats. I like it. I like the O.J. Simpson. So let's do it. So Jacom likes it. This is Ronnie and Sulaco's all-time favorite football players. You know that, Alex?
I'm not surprised.
Ronnie and Sulaco, of all the great football players you can choose from, Ronnie and Sulaco, one of our break room legends here at UA, he says it's his favorite player ever, O.J. Simpson.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Is Ronnie watching right now? You know he's always lurking.
He is always lurking.
Ronnie is always lurking. I traded Tyreek Hill jersey for that OJ, says Ronnie Sayre. A very, very fair offer.
Yeah. I would say
So if you're interested, let him know. It is a stat jersey, which makes it a little bit extra cool, but, you know, Cheetah for the juice, definitely a very fair trade offer. I'm a KC guy, so I'm more of a Cheetah fan personally. OJ was an awesome football player. There's no denying that, Jacom. He was an awesome football player. Is Ronnie watching?
I think he is.
Okay. If you're watching out there, Ronnie, hello, my
I
man.
believe Ronnie, maybe John Sutter, Gabriel Orozco,
Ooh.
Nate the Great, Buddy Rice,
Okay. Is that what
Paul.
it's saying? Twitch people watching right now?
So the people it says.
What's up, gentlemen? Good to have you guys watching the program. Always a pleasure having our wonderful customers watching this heat in the break room. So, 4:44. I'll give these guys 16 more minutes. Let me do a quick top to bottom rundown, refresh the break page, let you guys know what we got going on, and let's see what else we can knock out during this program. I would say first and foremost, first order of business for me, Alex, let's get this vault triple done, right? We got some heat in here. The Myles Garrett just got pulled, but Rob Gronkowski, Flash Authentic. We both agreed earlier, probably the most talented tight end of all time, Rob Gronkowski. We got the sick Jared Goff, alternate authentic, one of the best quarterbacks in the league. Then we got the Jerome Bettis salute to service, or camo authentic, excuse me. 3 and 6 chance at a headliner, 50% in the vault. It is a rep authentic mixer, but all the photo headliners are authentic. We have the diamond helmets. 28 boxes left. All 28 of these are authentic, Alex. We have 10 photoed headliners. Speed Flexes, John Elway, Tyreek Hill, Baker Mayfield, Lawrence Taylor, but other big names. Devontae Adams, Adrian Peterson on that sick lid. Justin Jefferson, Myles Garrett, Steve Young, and Saquon Barkley. We have all these secondary headliners. Marshall Faulk, Champ Bailey, Wes Welker, Eric Dickerson. 14 and 28 chance at a headliner, total 50% in the diamonds. Speaking of 50%, we only got 30 college boxes left.
That's it.
We got 14 authentic photoed headliners. the best way to describe this series, Alex, is Trevor Lawrence got pulled. Everything else is left.
Yeah.
Got the Lawrence Taylor flex, the Bo Nix custom flex, the triple sign Oklahoma Heisman, Mayfield, Murray, Bradford, and of course, Peyton Manning is still in here. With these secondary headliners, we're looking at a 17 and 30 chance. All the secondary headliners left but the Urlacher.
Yep.
So we got the vault up as a double as well. Practice squad is now down to the final 4 boxes left. Got the Tua licensed jersey still available. One of the final 4 boxes for Mr. Tua. Basketball is 4 to go. That is the Chase Wheelspin, right?
It is.
Chase Wheelspin.
Yeah.
We're down to 16 boxes left. 50% chance at a headline. I mean, come on. Jalen Brunson basketball, Shaq jersey, Jason Kidd licensed jersey, Alonzo Mourning licensed jersey, probably the best player in the world, Nikola Jokic on the custom jersey, Giannis Antetokounmpo, a couple MVPs as well. He wanted 50 chicken nuggets after that finals win. Not
got 'em.
49, not 51. Live on Instagram, I want 50 nuggets. The Worm, Dennis Rodman, Sean Kemp, 90s Legends. With those 2 names, it's a 8 and 16 chance at a headliner in the basketball. Got the college up as a single, the vault up as a single, the jerseys up, 2 jerseys left in a New Jersey series, mini helmets, every headliner left, names like Tyreek Hill, Ty Law, double up in the AFC East. You can get yourself AFC North double ups, Polamalu, Suggs, and Green. Got Steve Young in here, Tomlinson, Emmitt Smith, some of the all-time great quarterbacks and running backs ever. 6 to go finally in that basketball single. We do have our mystery box tab up. We've only done 1 rep helmet, not a headliner. We have every headliner left in the series. Names like Adams, Warren Moon, Amon-Ra St. Brown, the Cheetah, Gates, and more. So we got the headliner package, 1 mini, 1 jersey, 1 rep, 1 authentic. That is 4 items. All could potentially be, not potentially, definitely yours for $1,800.
Yeah.
A mix of everything, right? For the new collectors. Jersey, mini, rep, authentic. Come and get them all, guys. So it is $449 right now. We're going till 5 o'clock. Whatever is full by 5 o'clock will break. If we get down to like 1 spot left, we get down to 1 spot left, I'll give them a little bit extra time. But if we're still at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spots, we'll call it at 5. I do see that practice squad double is now down to 5 to go.
5 to go.
So let's say a 50% chance that Tua jersey is going to be in that break. So I'll fold up the juice on the loose. And you guys let me know what else you want to rock and roll with tonight. Otherwise, it'll be Dom and Steven tonight. I got volleyball tonight.
There we go.
Rec volleyball. I don't know. I got to read the message and see who's playing or not. I'm sure we'll probably lose, but we've gotten a little bit better of late. There was a couple weeks ago, Alex, where we won 2 games.
Oh, nice.
A best of 5, won a
about
couple
that?
games. But then the 5th game, the other team targeted our weak spots. There's 1 or 2 players at our team where if you hit it to them, it's automatic point. So we got the oldest team in the Rec Volleyball League. My girlfriend's family, her mom, her aunt, some other friends play. It's a co-ed league where it's 3 guys and 3 girls on a team. Mm-hmm. We have 1 guy, just me, who never played volleyball in high school or middle school, and 5 ladies.
Sounds like a recipe for success.
3 of which are over 50 years old.
Oh,
Alex. So we have fun. We
That's all that matters, right?
But Rec Volleyball tonight, usually when we do better is when we get a sub, when someone's out. So that week where we almost won, we picked up a 2nd guy on the team. So that helped us a little bit for sure. So that's my plans for tonight. Obviously, your guys' plans, I'm guessing, are going to be attack the break page. Anything fun going on for you tonight, Alex?
Ooh, I don't think so.
I don't know if you have any good bets tonight. I haven't had a chance to look. I've been busy.
No bets. I'm
No
out
bets?
this week. It was not a good weekend
Okay.
for this last weekend. I had a few good weekends in a row. This last weekend, no bueno.
Okay.
So we'll have to make up on Sunday.
I did decent this weekend. I think I finished up a little bit the weekend, but I've been up more. So I can definitely, Sunday's usually my big money day. Although I did lose on Monday. I bet against Tua and I paid for it. So Tua in that practice squad series. So I have not had a chance to look exactly, but I will definitely take a peek at potentially what I could bet. Honestly, I kind of like the Cavs minus 11.5 at the Sixers. 12-0. I don't know if Embiid's going to play. I don't know if it matters. The Sixers are really bad this year.
Yeah, no Embiid, no Paul George. No Maxey as well.
Okay, so yeah.
Yeah,
That's probably the play I'm going to make tonight.
Probably do the over in the Bulls game. They just give up a lot of points. I don't know what.
Jalen Brunson, right? He's going to play tonight.
Yeah.
Jalen Brunson
Even if he
on that
doesn't,
basketball series.
The over will hit.
Did not know Common was a volleyball master. Yeah, master is a loose term, Jacom. Growing up, actually, as a youth, my best sport was soccer. When I was in middle school, I was a really good soccer player. Did play high school soccer. I was all right. I mean, leading goal scorer on the B team. They should have put me on the A team. I showed them up. Probably my sport right now, I mean, I need to get back to playing, Alex. I would say about 4 or 5 years ago, I was actively playing rec basketball. After COVID, I have not really gotten back into it on the reg.
Same.
So that's probably my best sport right now, basketball. But the one I played the most, ironically, is volleyball. Once a week. But if I could, I was never fast even when I was skinny. But, if I had the endurance I used to have skill-wise, I'm probably the most skilled at soccer. But playing a legitimate, soccer game, I don't know. That's a lot of running. Maybe indoor soccer I would excel at, where you run a little bit less. But we still got to do that basketball game. You and I versus Colin and Steven.
That's right. Maybe we'll get a hoop at the new place.
You know what I think about that game, to be honest, Alex? I think the teams are not the least bit fair. I think that we're the two best players of that bunch.
Oh, man.
Colin admittedly has said he's bad.
Steven said he could beat Alex Sarr in a 1v1.
Steven talks a big game. I'm not buying it. I think we're going to play to 21 and beat them 21-4, personally. I think it's going to be a bloodbath.
Ooh.
I think more fair teams... I don't even know what more fair teams would be, to be honest.
We could add 2 more people and have a 3v3. Yeah, we get Dom out there. We get Ricky out there.
I don't know. I like our odds. I'll put it that way.
We'll take Dom. They can take Ricky.
Right?
Let's see what happens.
I mean,
we're giving up a little height.
Off the top of my head, I feel like that's a pretty even.
Dom can run point.
Okay. I thought you're running point. Weren't you a point guard?
Shooting guard.
Shooting guard. Okay.
Just guard.
All right. Jacom thinks at basketball.
Nicolette could be the ref.
Nicolette and I are still doing that penalty kick shootout.
No, man.
That's what I could win at.
For what?
Soccer. We still got to do that.
You do still have and you guys still have to do the basketball.
That's what we're talking about right now. So
that see,
you see, she'll ref. We want to get
Great
a hoop
content.
in that new studio.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna need.
Got to be like The Office.
Yeah.
Get the hoop. So I was a pretty decent basketball player, but having not played much, Steph Curry could shoot whenever he wants, but obviously probably got to practice before this matchup.
So,
Alex.
Jacom, I'm going to put Dom on my shoulders, or Common's going to put him on his shoulders, and then Dom's going to dunk.
Yeah, I don't think anyone on our squad is dunk. Actually, you know who might be able to dunk? The guy in shipping, Alex G.
Yep, Alex G might.
He how tall? He's taller than me.
Yeah.
Considerably taller than me.
Probably
and
6'2", 6'3".
I think he's like 6'4". I don't know.
Ooh, I don't know.
I don't know. I could be wrong.
I'll give him 6'2", 6'3".
All right.
Yeah, maybe 6'4".
Right? Yeah, it is fun doing the volleyball, Jacom. I need it. Only problem is that it's like an hour drive from here, so that's the part I don't like necessarily.
Yeah.
But it's worth it. No doubt worth it. Guys, nothing else is filled up here. A couple more minutes. Otherwise, we're hopping off here at 5 o'clock. Again, best call at a break right now at the 11th hour would be the vault, either the triple or perhaps the single. 3 to go in that triple. Again, Gronk, Goff, and Bettis left. And then we got ourselves 4 to go in that single. Practice squad double is 5 to go. I know Nick Walker is anxiously awaiting it, Alex. So that'll happen. Lower, you know what, Jacom, as a kid, me and my buddies used to lower the rim to 7 feet and have dunk contests as kids. So that is a lot of fun. That's the only way I'll be able to dunk. In my prime athleticism, which, you know, I was, in all honesty, probably 200 pounds thinner, Alex. It was a long time ago. I was very close, not very close, somewhat close to able to touch the rim with the volleyball, but not quite. So if I can't dunk a volleyball, I'm not dunking a basketball. That was the thing we were obsessed with, trying to dunk a volleyball on the real hoop. It's a little bit easier.
I think I barely could on 9 feet.
Okay.
Not 10 feet, though.
Not 10 feet.
9.5 would get a little close. 10 feet can't.
I can touch the net, Alex.
There you go.
That's about as far as I'll go. That movie, White Man Can't Jump, that describes me when it comes to basketball. I can shoot, though, but I'm streaky. So, again, having not played much, I don't know.
I do have to get into a rhythm. My girlfriend's friend is like a manager at Six Flags.
Okay.
So they had like an employees only night, and they could bring all their friends and family. So I did the 3-point shoot out there. The first rack, I airballed twice.
Oh.
It was not good. Second rack, I made 1. The third rack, I made all of them. So I just got to get into a rhythm.
Yeah, that's the same thing,
it was
the rhythm.
Rough. I haven't shot in probably like a year.
Yeah, the rhythm.
Time.
I recently shot at, ironically, of all places, a pumpkin patch.
Oh.
It was that Indiana Caitlin
I made
Clark.
it. I took 1 shot and I made it. The Caitlin Clark one.
I took a bunch of shots. I was like, this is fun.
Well, there was a whole bunch of little kids, so I didn't want to completely get in the way, but
Yeah.
I took my chance, grabbed the ball, boom, made it, walked away.
Walk away. You make the first one, you
Yep.
stop. Those are the rules. So speaking of stopping, last call for orders, guys. Otherwise, the guys tonight will pick it up. Couple more minutes. I guess this is technically the early show. This Justin Jefferson hit of the day so far.
I actually like the Rondé Barber a little more than the Miles Garrett.
Really? Rondé Barber's your hit of the show?
It's the new Salute to Service. I actually like it. I think it looks clean. I wish it was kind of digital camo all around, but I think it's a really clean look.
The auto's clean, too.
Yeah.
All right, that's your number 1. That'll be my number 2.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Miles Garrett, number 1. I know we put away some of these. I don't know if you have the winner sheet. What are the other big names we pulled? I'm not going OJ3. I'm sorry. Sorry, Juice.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I mean, it was Drake London, who's having a great year.
That's a clean
Roger
helmet.
Craig, who should be a Hall of Famer.
With the 1,000
Yeah.
inscription.
Yeah, so some good stuff.
I'll go Roger Craig. Respect the 1,000.
Yeah.
Drake London, the 4th spot for best hits. I know we put him away, but you know, some good hits.
Yeah.
Some good hits. And we're on the cusp of, you know, breaking through tonight. Hoping the guys tonight have a really, really awesome show. Dom and Steven.
Oh, yeah.
Any final thoughts from you, Alex?
I think the night guys are really going to be cooking up some good stuff tonight. The Diamonds should go crazy. We might be getting a new practice squad, which is very loaded. The college is still loaded. Could be getting a new vault, and you were talking about that vault.
I'm surprised at the college.
Yeah.
We had this up all day. This college series is so cool, guys. Do not sleep on the college.
Yeah.
So I think, Alex, no Chase Wheelspin.
Oh.
No Chase Wheelspin. We did have one trade, did we not?
Yeah, we had one trade. It was Chris Godwin for Miles Garrett.
Okay, so I was asking about the Barber, but the Barber already happened. All right, well, I think, Alex, that will just about do it for us for today. Great job, as always, co-hosting, producing. Great job to the customers for watching, chatting, and buying. You guys make the show possible. You guys make the show special. I'll be back tomorrow at 6. Usually the night shows for me, weekdays, but it's the early shows on Wednesday. You're back on...
I'll actually be back Monday.
Aren't you and Robbie switching?
Yeah, so I'll be back. So I'll be here
Monday
Monday
night.
and Tuesday. Yeah, I kind of forgot it was night, to be honest, but it's
Okay. That's okay.
I'll be here though.
All right, cool.
I will be here. No,
I'm not going to do the show alone, am I?
I did forget it was that night, but I was like, yeah, I'll be that.
Okay, sounds good. And you get that night pay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that is a little bit of a boost. So, Alex and I back on Monday. I'll be back tomorrow with Dominic Pellegrini. That guy, Dominic Pellegrini. What's up, Dom? How's it going, my man? So that'll do it for us for tonight. Have a great, great night, everybody. Dom and Steven will see you guys in just under an hour. Have a good one.